Hello. Hey guys, it's me, Jemiah, coming up with another YouTube video for you. And today we're going to be talking about gymnastics. I don't know if you guys like gymnastics, but you know, I am a gymnast and I wanted to talk about, because I don't know, you guys might want to start gymnastics and maybe you don't. I'm just telling you about the basics and stuff like that, and things if you want to be in gymnastics, things to expect, and if you want to do tumbling or just tumbling or competition. I don't know you. I don't know you. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with the video. I'm trying to do that thing when you go like whoosh, whoosh. I've been doing gymnastics since I was 9 and I'm 11, so 2 years. I go to Langley's Gymnastics. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to get, you know, if you want to go there, because they also have a batting cage, basketball court in the back, and more. So just hit me up on Instagram at Jemiah Burt. Let's hope it'd be right here. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so I've been doing gymnastics for 2 years, and before I started, I was like, I cannot wait for gymnastics, cannot wait for gymnastics. And now I'm like, because gymnastics, you have to be strong, and I'm doing competition gymnastics, and I just came from gymnastics like an hour ago, and I still have my leotard on. And so gymnastics requires a lot of strength. I mean, you could come in with no strength, and then after like 2 years later, you're strong. I was pretty strong, but not as strong as I am right now, because you know, you gotta hold yourself up, you have to be balanced. And boys out there, you can also do gymnastics. Like, just because, I feel like people think just because boys do gymnastics, that means that they're gay. But it doesn't, because I have some boys at my gymnastics, they do gymnastics and they're not gay. So, I mean, and it's also good for strength. Like, they're so strong, like, bro. I'm like, they're strong as heck. And so I just really wanted to point that out there, because I know there's a lot of people. And yes, gymnastics is a sport. Anyways, when coming to gymnastics, if you haven't done gymnastics, obviously you're gonna have to start from a little level to a high level. Because I actually used to do no, I did not used to do gymnastics, but I used to do ballet since I was like 3 or 2. And so when I was 9, I was like, I'm tired of this. So I was like, I want to flip. Like, legit, I wrote this to my parents. Dear mommy and daddy, I want to dance so freaking bad. Well, not freaking, I'm just like, you know, making it exaggerated. And so I was like, I want to dance really bad. Please let me go to the ALDC. Comment down below if you know what that is. Abby Lee Miller Dance Company. And I used to watch them every day, but I still watch them, well, only on YouTube, just like the playbacks and stuff like that. Anyways, I could do some flips. I actually was self-taught. I taught myself how to do back walkovers like that, but then when I didn't teach myself how to do back handspring. So even though I could do some of those stuff, I had to still start in rec 1 and then move up, because right now I am level 5/6. You know, it's during the competition. Well, actually, technically, I'm not a level right now, because it's in the middle of the season, and so I might move up. So, I don't know. So, you can either do tumbling, or you can either do gymnastics, or just competition. Like, you don't have to do the bars like that. You could just do tumbling if you just want to do tumbling. Especially if you're a cheerleader, you can come just for tumbling classes. Also, a lot of conditioning. Like, every day we do a lot of conditioning. Like, one time we had to do 5 1-minute handstands on the wall. It was so bad. We do so much conditioning. One time we even had to do like 200 sit-ups and stuff like that. Bro, it's crazy. So like the couple weeks you're like, oh my gosh, gymnastics is awesome, and then like a month later you're like, oh my gosh. And like my friends at gymnastics, they're like my family. Like, gymnastics is like my second home. And like that's my second family because like, bro, like we share our secrets and stuff like that. We break it down, personal business and stuff like that. So we're like really close. Like I don't know, but about you guys, if you guys are in gymnastics, but my gymnastics fam, we are so close, so close. And yeah, like you're gonna get to know your teammates more and stuff like that. So it's gonna be really cool if you do join. Like I said, hit me up at Jemiah Burt on Instagram or Smiley on Musically, but I don't really post a lot, so don't expect much. That's all I'm saying. Also, so let's talk about my favorite events. My favorite event is probably bars, but that's not my best event. My best event this season was probably vault. That's what I was getting, or floor. I had a bomb.com, not to brag or anything, but I had a really good routine. Like, girl, boy, dude, dudette. It was flat, like Millie Wappa, Elite Block. I'm not trying to brag in any sorts or ways, but I'm gonna tell you my lowest scores and my highest score. So my highest score is a 9.8, and my lowest score is like an 8.5. Because I fell. No, because I didn't have my connection and I wobbled and my butt was in the judge's face for like about 5 minutes. So, so basically, okay, so as you get higher, like elite, like Simone Biles or like that, you see that the scoring is different. Like they get 16s, 14s, but our level, I think it changes in elite, but our level, levels, we start from a 10 start value or a 9.5 start value or a 9.8 start value. So to get a 9.5 start value, like say that on beam, let's see, say that you don't connect your jumps, like split jump, tuck jump, that you would start from a 9.5 start value. If you don't have something in your floor routine, like a running back handspring connection, 9.5 start value. On vault for platinum, which is like level 5, level 6, I have no clue. If you don't have your vault, if you don't have a front handspring half on, half off, probably like, what? Then you start from a 9.8 start value. So gymnastics world is so complicated. I don't know how the judges do it. Like the judges legit go like this and they're writing, and I'm like, how do they do that? Like they cannot miss anything. There's some strict judges and there's some like really nice judges. Yeah, I don't think I could ever be a judge because like if I try to just look at them and write, I like, you know how in SpongeBob how you can't see any letters, it's just squiggly lines. Basically me. Yeah, so you start, most people start from a 10 start value, and then as you do mistakes, say like you don't point your feet, or foot, I don't know, 1/10 off, so it'd be like a 9.9, and then down you go. So I only had 2/10 off of my vault. My coach actually said that if I stuck it, I would have got a perfect 10, but that would be lit. And yeah. So for states, you have to for the state competition, everyone usually qualifies because you need a 32 to qualify for states, and then it depends what level you are. So for gold, you have to get a 36 or 37. I'm not sure. Silver, 37, and then as you get higher up, you have to place in the top 3 in your age division to go to regionals. So yeah, we don't do nationals because last year, number one, sometimes nationals are really far, and like last year was in California, and we're like, no one did nationals in my gym. So yeah. Also, I was so close last season for making the state team. The state team is when they pick 7 girls in your, like, So say you were in gold and you have to be top 7 in the top 7 all around score to qualify for the state team. I was so close. I was like in 9th or something like that because of my bar routine. It really screwed me up because of my bar routine. I got a 9, like an 8, 9, 7, 5 or something like that because I did a kip and my calf was too hollow. Some of you guys are like, I did not fart. This is a chair, I promise you. As I was saying, you're probably like, what are you talking about? Yes, it's gymnastics volcanoes vocabulary. Look it up. And yeah, oh, I have a picture right here. This is when I was in silver, and that was me. My first meet ever, which was 2 years ago. I was in silver. And yeah, I just got my giant on last Saturday. If you don't know what a giant is, look it up. Maybe I can put a picture right here. Right there. Hello. But I put like a video right there. Right now it might be going on now. So anyways, yeah, I love Florentines, yeah, maybe I might show my Florentine from last year right here too, or right there, right here, right here. I don't know, depends how I'm feeling when I'm having. Yeah. Anyways, we'll sidetracked it like my last video. Let me show you some of the bloopers. The video. So we can I feel like I'm gonna fall. Help me. Anyways, last year regionals, I made it to regionals. We went to Daytona, Florida. Daytona Beach, Florida. We did not drive because my mom was like, I ain't driving all that way, please don't. So I said, okay, but I hate planes. You know, let's not get into a topic. That's gonna be in my next video. Maybe not the next. My fears. But I hate planes. The news messed me up. The news messed my brain up. Like, I feel like when I was little, I loved planes, I loved elevators, I loved trains, like that. Now I don't, because number 1, the news. Number 2, I feel like now that I'm older, I think about what can happen, but when I was little, I didn't think about that stuff. I was like, poop and rainbows and unicorns and dinosaurs. And yeah, so we did that. Oh my gosh, I was so terrified. Like I felt like the second time when we were coming back home, the second time, I thought I was legit in a car on a bumpy road. I was so terrified. I was like, Jesus. I prayed. I was like, Jesus, please let me get through this plane ride, this dangerous plane ride, because I was so terrified. Anyways, here's a picture. Shout out to Aubrey and Brianna. Yeah, we're weird. We went to Bubblegum. Comment down below if you know where that is. Bubblegum Shrimp, something like that. We had to wait for so long, but this is not sponsored, and I'm not hating on them. So like, but if you want to go there, and then Bubblegum if you want to hit me up, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, I thought it was really cool. I love hanging out with my gymnastics friends when we're not at gymnastics, and like, we're so crazy, we're weird, we have bad experiences, we all had bad scores, we all have good scores, we all have bad meets, we all have good meets. Meets are gymnastics competitions, if you didn't know. Yeah. Beam, okay, so the beam is 4 inches wide. Floor, if you step out of bounds, I think if you have 2 feet out, that's a 3/10 deduction, but I think that's like high levels, but I don't know, 1 foot's probably like 1/10. yeah, I actually stuck my freaking vault. I got a 9.7, but that was not my highest. 9.8. Not trying to brag. Yeah, I stuck it. It was so amazing. Shout out to Aubrey's mom. She was in the video. You can hear stick it, stick it, stick it, and then I stuck it. Yeah. Damn haters. Yeah. Also, look at my hands. You can see my hands. My hands are disgusting. My hands! Bars. Rips. You would get rips. I'm not gonna rip yet, but I have a lot of calluses. If you see me in class, like going, I'm probably most likely picking my calluses. Yeah. That's what all gymnasts do. And I feel like every gymnast will get hurt at some point. I did have an ankle injury. You know what I'm saying, injury. And I was injured. Let's just say it. I was injured. And so I didn't have to sit out. And then my heel was hurting because because when I was first doing gymnastics, I wasn't used to hitting that hard springboard. And yeah, I don't know about you, but if you're a gymnast, comment down below. Do you eat much? I am so greedy. I feel like the reason is because I eat a lot and then I lose all that weight at gymnastics because we do so much exercise and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'd like to say, EOGs is pretty good. Math EOGs. Tomorrow we have science, my last one. Whoop, whoop. I get out the 29th. Yes, I am year-round, and I'm switching to traditional middle school. Whoop, whoop. And yeah. So I would also like to shout out some people from some videos that they commented. I would like to shout out Smile a Little More, Cula. But I call it Q. Carson Allen. Hey boy. That sounded weird. Hey dude. Okay. And yeah. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And make sure to comment down below so that you can get shouted out in my next video. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram and follow me on Instagram at jbutts. No, that's my Snapchat, jbutt15. If you want to follow me on that too, you can hit me up on that too. And my Instagram is JamyH, JAMYAH. Barbie right here, right. So yeah, and this is what you have to know, that I'm a weirdo.
I just had to let you know you're mine.